Hi everyone, it's Tim Taylor here from Pure Search Marketing. Now last week what I talked to you about was how to write engaging clickable ads for your business. One of the things I didn't cover off was ad extensions. We did do a good job on the headlines and the description lines and your final URLs, but we didn't cover off ad extensions, and I said I'd do that in a different video, and this is it. So let's talk through ad extensions. Now the ones I'm going to talk to you about today are site links, callouts and structured snippets. I'm going to take you through what they are, and then we're going to add them to some ads. So I'll show you exactly how to add them to your ads. So why do you need ad extension anyway? Well, there's two reasons really. Firstly is it's an opportunity for you to tell your users more about your business before they click on your ads and see if it's a right fit for them. The second reason is really to bulk out your ads. And if you think about it, there's only 7 ads on a search results page, and this gives you an opportunity to bulk out your ad so you're taking up more space on the page than your competitors. So both of those reasons will lead to a higher click-through rate, and they will also lead to improved quality scores. So before we start adding them to our account, let's just go through the differences between them. So here we have a simple grid that I've just set up for you. So across the top you've got the type of the ad extension, and then down the side just some information about each of them. So starting with site link, you've got the purpose. If you've got a number of different pages on your site that you want to take users to, then a site link is very useful for you. I've written some examples here. So you might want to send, for example, you want to send people to a quotation page so they can fill out some information and send that in to you. You might want to tell people more about your company, so you can drive people to that page so they can read more about you and make an informed decision about you. Or you might have members in your site, and they've seen your ad here, and rather than click on an ad and go to a landing page and try and find the member login, just show them the member login here. It makes life just easier for your users. The content limit is very interesting. So you can almost double the size of your ad if you use site links. The text itself, so that's the get free quote, for example, that's 25 characters. You've got 2 description lines, and they're 35 characters each. And you've got a final URL, which is 35 characters maximum. The final URL is obviously where you want people to go to when they click on the link. How many of these can you use per ad? Well, you've got a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 8. So you can really go to town with as many site links as you need. Now, it's important to note that Google won't show all of your site links. They will rotate them, and they will start to show the ones which are engaging your users more frequently over time. So that's the site links. Now we come to callouts. Now, when you use a callout, is really think about it like, well, what makes your business unique? So it's sort of a way for you to show off about your business. So for example, here you've got 30% discounts, or you might offer free shipping, or you might offer 24/7 customer support. Whatever your unique factors are, this is where you need to put it in your ads. The characters for each of those lines is 25. You can have a minimum of 2 of them and a maximum of 4 of them. Again, a bit like the site links, they don't all show at the same time. They are rotated as you go through. And finally, let's come to structured snippets, and use structured snippets when you want to highlight particular aspects of your business. So just got some examples here, like you've got free Wi-Fi, for example, or you've got a pool and gym, or if you're lucky enough, you've got mountain views. Your characters for those, they're called values. Your characters, number of characters for each value is 25. So again, you've got a huge amount of space that you can be filling up with information for your users. The minimum that you can use is 1, and the maximum is dependent on the value length and the screen size that the user is using. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go on and start adding extensions to our ads. Now for this, you're going to need to have your Google Ads account open, and let's go across to it. Okay, once you're inside your account, come across here to ads and extensions, and you're going to want to click on extensions. This is where all your ad extensions live. We're going to add a new one, and in order to do that, click on the blue cross sign here. and you'll see all of the choices of the extensions that you can use. Now we're going to be using these top 3 here today, and I'm going to start with the sitelink extension. So click on that. And this is where you put in all of your information, and you can see on the right hand side here, you can see what your ad is going to end up looking like. Just taking you through the anatomy of this, you've got, it's already selected 4 site links for you to fill out. And starting from the top, you can add your site links either to at the account level, or the campaign level, or the ad group level. So that basically means that if you set it up at the account level, the site links that you create here are going to show across the whole account. If you do it at the campaign level, then they're going to show at the campaign level. Ad group, they'll show just for the ad group. Let's just fill out this site link one. I want to create a call us site link. It shows up immediately here. You've got options now on for adding a description line 1 and a description line 2. I recommend you do that, because if your ads show up high in the search results, then people are going to see those description lines and they just give them a little bit more about what your business is about. So I've added here a couple of lines of information, and that's it. We've got one site link up. We can then add site links 2, 3 and 4. If you want to add more, then you can add more here. Just add that site link, and you can add more if you need to. You've then got site link URL options that you can add. So if you're using tracking templates and final URL suffixes, then you can add those in here. Similarly, if you're using custom parameters, you can add those in there. Now, if you don't use those, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. Now, if you don't know what these are, then don't worry about it. You don't have to use them, but I'm going to cover those in due course in other videos. You can then test your URL to make sure that it's working. And you can choose here to use a different final URL for mobile devices if you want to. You've then got advanced options here, where you can then say, right, I only want this to show for mobile, and you can add start and end dates for that. So for example, if you're running particular promotions, then you can create a start and end date for your site links. You can then specify the days and hours that you want the site links to show if you need to. For me though, I'm fine. I'm just going to have it showing all the time. I'm just going to hit save, and that's it. We've got my new site link here. It's just gone off to Google now for under review. Okay, so that's the site link extension. Very easy to set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a call out extension. Now remember, a call out extension is about what makes your business unique. So I'm just going to add one of those. So again, go back to the blue cross. And now we're going to select call out extension. And again, you'll notice it's exactly the same principle. Do you want to add it to your account, your campaign, or your ad group? I'm going to leave it set to account for now. And we can just add our call out extensions here, 4 extensions. If you want more, you can add more just by clicking this button here. So I've just added 3 call out extensions here to give you an example of the type of thing you can put in here, maximum of 25 characters for each, but you can see over here on the right how it's going to be looking when your ad is live. Come down here to advanced options, and again you can see whether you want it to show just for mobile. You can see your start and end dates if you want to change those, or the days and hours during the day, and you can add that schedule. For me now at the moment, I don't need to do it again. I'm just gonna have it showing at all days and all times. So I'm just going to click save. And now here we've got the call out extensions here, and again they've gone off to review. So the last one we're going to be doing is structured snippets. And remember, the structured snippets, they highlight particular aspects of your business. So we're going to go across here now to the ad extension. Last time we're going to come down to here to structured snippet extension, and we're faced with the same options as before. We create a new one or an existing one. Now here what it's asking you to do is choose a category which is going to best describe your business. If you select here, you've got a selection of 12 to choose from. They can be a little bit restrictive because there are only 12 categories, but you just have to possibly be a little bit creative with what you're going to be putting in here. I'm going to be putting in here the choose amenities just for the sake of this example, and I'm going to fill out here the values that I want people to see. Okay, so I've put in 3 values, and if you want to add more values, you can. You've got advanced options again down here, which are exactly the same as the other options. So whether it's on device, the start and end dates, and the days and hours. And if you look here on the right hand side, you can see what your ad is starting to look like. So you've got your callouts extensions here, you've got your structured snippets showing here, and then you've got your site links showing underneath the ad itself. And then you can see the previews between mobile and desktop. Once you're happy with it, just click save. And there we are. Within a matter of minutes, you've got your site links, your call out extensions, and your structured snippets all set up and ready to go live. Make sure you're using ad extensions in order to show people more about your business and also to take up more space on that page than your competition. If you do that, you're going to get higher click-through rates and you're going to get an improved quality score as a result. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, I do one of these once a week or more frequently. So hit the subscription button below and also the notifications so you don't miss out on any of these in the future. Okay, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.